Alright, so today we're here with Sensei Hyman. Right? The goal here today is to talk about vocabulary. It's just vocabulary. I'm not trying to teach technique. I'm not trying to teach grappling. I'm just trying to give you a vocabulary. Before you can start getting further on in your process, first you have to learn that vocabulary. Sensei Jaime is with us today. So we'll start off with where we don't want to be, right? And that's him in top now and us in the bottom. So I'll start. So, as I get here, I'm going to come across the guard, and this is bad. So you'll notice his hips are down low, his knees are up and into me, right? He's crossing, his chest is here, it's tight, right? This is top mount. So from here, there's a lot of things he can do. Now, if he makes a mistake, right, if he starts getting up, then all of a sudden I can start popping, I can start doing arm bars, I can do a lot more. Sometimes I can hook, I can here, I can do a lot of things. We talked about some legal moves last week, fish hooks and that kind of thing. But this is top mount. This is where he's trying to get. Now, as he's trying to get here, he may do a transitionary step called side mount. So Sensei Jaime's going to show you side mount. Side mount is here, right? And you know, Sensei Jaime instinctively, it's funny how we instinctively do this. He instinctively went kind of a shoulder lock. I instinctively put my hand here to put it here, right? Because I'm going to push back here. I might pound here, right? There's a lot of back arching right here. But by the way, I'm in trouble. He is in control, right? Because as I fight here, his goal is to squeeze, and you're going to notice, if I don't pay attention, and I drop, he's going to cross my guard and go to the top. And that's, now I'm in their turn. Okay. Now, here, let's talk about the guard. So he's going to step back, right? And so the guard is this maneuver here. So I'm here. Now you're going to notice, once again, Sensei Jaime instinctively did exactly what he's supposed to do. He's in tight. The more space between Sensei Jaime and I, the better it is off for me. So there's two types of guards. There's the open guard, which is this, right? So the open guard is good for movements, right? So the idea of this generally is there's a lot of hip shifting, and we'll get into hip shifting drills later, but I might pop and shift. Because all of a sudden he's going to come up on me, shift, and then all of a sudden I'm going to do this. And now, a lot of times my goal is to position. Like I would take this leg, I pin here, I will scoop here, I pop here, come here, and then I'm going to look to roll. Right? You notice the roll here. The hips are very important. Right? So that is the open guard. The closed guard is not a sport. Right? I think it's technically a move or two. I'm not sure about the variation. But the closed guard is here. Right? And so the thing about the closed guard is it gives me a lot of control. So one thing I can do is I can start like pushing back as he comes in, I can start moving, and like it gives me a lot of control here. The other thing I can do is the power fan like Jaime probably doesn't work. But I can just squeeze, right? I can start pressuring, right? I can start getting aggravated and start burning energy. And I can pop, 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 right? So it's a sport. You'll notice now, one thing I'll know, yeah, it's this pop, 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 pop. Jaime's not actually going to sit there. He's going to try and elbow me, right? So I'll do this, my elbows go in, and I'm here. Right? My technique is sometimes I'll try and push here, in, grab, block, here, right? That's the technique. But this is the closed guard. Now there's a variation of the guard. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to get into. Called the parachute guard. I just saw it the other week. I did instinctively. I think it's kind of cool. These feet come in, and I'm here, and I'm just controlling with my knees, right? And so you'll notice I've got him here. Now the advantage of this parachute guard, I control him with the knees. I've got to control the head, because if I don't, he's going to slip over my guard easy. But we'll notice as he starts trying to crawl across, my knees go up. And as he comes across, and all of a sudden, you're going to note he's going to bring up that leg and put it in your seat. Right? I pin here. Because I can slip this out, come here. And this is one of my favorite techniques. My foot goes into his thigh, my foot goes into his knee. Right? I grab the head, I pull, I push, I roll, and I flip. Right? So a lot of times, because we're on the bottom, doesn't mean we're in a submissive position. It doesn't even mean we're in trouble. Like for an inexperienced guy, I actually have the chance to do a lot of different things. Now, I talked about hip shifting. Let's hit that real quickly. This time he comes in and attacks, right? You'll notice he gets a wide base. So my goal is a couple of things. So first of all, if he sits up, right, you'll notice I will shift, and this gives me an opportunity to lock. I just need to grab here, right? Because in the shift, I can create different angles. So this is an angle I can create. I go for an arm bar. You don't have to go that way. If you push it, I can roll and come into the right reverse arm bar. The other thing about this is if I get this right, as he's widening, I can also narrow his stance. So I can squeeze here, I can get his knees together. Now all of a sudden, I can grab his head, I can roll again. And that's the principle of closing that guard. And this is one attribute. We didn't talk about it. I'll talk about it quickly. As we're doing blocks and kicks and strikes, we're across the guard. Don't forget the front of your head. Right? In this position, this is illegal in the UFC. It's illegal because of a gentleman by the name of Mark Coleman. Because when you got a guy like Gracie just to the forehead, bang, 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 blade the heck out of him. It's a great technique. Illegal in the UFC. That's why we teach it.